All right, fashion world, buckle up because Flickly is diving headfirst into the glitz and glamour of Milan Fashion Week. We're kicking things off with the unforgettable legacy of Giorgio Armani. His absence is deeply felt, but his influence on Milan's global identity is undeniable, and this fashion week will be a powerful tribute to his enduring style. Get ready for a look at how Milan honors a legend while forging ahead. Next up, we're heading to the silver screen with the brand new Cinemoda Club. Vogue Italia and Kering are merging fashion and film in a way we've never seen before, turning Milan's historic cinemas into a celebration of cinema's impact on fashion. Get ready for a deep dive into how movies have shaped style and how this unique event is bringing that history to life during Fashion Week. But that's not all. We're also uncovering some absolutely mind-blowing luxury travel experiences. Imagine front-row seats at Milan Fashion Week, custom Armani tailoring, and staying in the most exclusive suites. Preferred Hotels and Resorts is offering a live like a legend collection that redefines VIP treatment, and we've got all the jaw-dropping details. And speaking of Giorgio Armani's incredible legacy, we're revealing the shocking details from his will that could see his entire fashion empire sold off. This is a story that has the fashion world buzzing, with specific instructions for his heirs and priority buyers. You do not want to miss this exclusive report. So, smash that like button, subscribe to Flickly, and turn on notifications so you're always in the know. Milan Fashion Week's defining moment, honoring Giorgio Armani's legacy. This year's Milan Fashion Week is set to be a deeply poignant and unforgettable event, profoundly shaped by the absence of the legendary Giorgio Armani, who passed away on September 4th. For decades, Armani wasn't just a designer. He was the very embodiment of Milanese elegance, crafting a visual language of understated sophistication that permeated cinema, politics, and the everyday wardrobes of people across the globe. While his final collections for Emporio Armani and Giorgio Armani were planned before his passing, they will undoubtedly be viewed through a lens of remembrance and tribute. The shows, scheduled for the final weekend of September, are anticipated to draw an extraordinary crowd, uniting international buyers and Milanese locals who recognize Armani's integral role in the city's very identity. Beyond the runway, a special retrospective at the Pinacoteca di Brera will place Armani's extensive archive in dialogue with Italian art. His iconic jackets, gowns, and accessories will be presented not just as garments, but as significant cultural artifacts, underscoring the profound connection between fashion and Italy's broader artistic heritage. International media outlets have already begun framing his departure as the close of a significant era. However, in Milan, the sentiment is more personal. The city now faces the question of how to evolve when the very figure who bestowed upon it such immense global credibility is no longer physically present. The answer will likely unfold not through official statements, but in the way the week masterfully balances heartfelt tribute with bold, forward-thinking creativity. Milan distinguishes itself by seamlessly blending tradition with innovation. The official calendar will once again shine a spotlight on esteemed houses like Prada, Versace, and Dolce & Gabbana, each bringing their distinct aesthetic to the forefront. Prada's signature minimalist precision, Versace's unapologetic sensuality, and Dolce & Gabbana's theatrical Sicilian codes all contribute to a rich tapestry of shared Italian identity. These established brands are expected to refine, rather than radically reinvent, their iconic styles, reinforcing a core Milanese principle. Progress is achieved not through abrupt breaks with the past, but through the thoughtful evolution of existing traditions into new forms. Concurrently, the Spring-Summer 2026 collections are poised to highlight a strong emphasis on experimentation, particularly in the realm of sustainability. Across studios in Porta Venezia and Lambrate, designers are diligently working with innovative materials derived from recycled silk, orange fiber, and grape-based textiles. These sustainable innovations are no longer niche curiosities, but are becoming fundamental elements of the design process. Emerging brands are adeptly merging traditional Italian regional crafts with contemporary international silhouettes, reimagining camo lace for minimalist evening wear and transforming Biella wool into statement oversized coats. Publications like Wallpaper have already noted this significant shift, But Milan will serve as the ultimate stage where claims of sustainability are rigorously tested by the tangible qualities of touch, fit, and durability. The Camera Nazionale della Moda Italiana plays a crucial role in ensuring that this delicate balance between heritage and experimentation is maintained. Established in 1958, the Camera governs the Fashion Week calendar, negotiates with city officials, and champions robust sustainability standards. It provides vital funding for design school scholarships and offers crucial support to emerging brands, ensuring that new talent is nurtured and doesn't get overshadowed by established industry giants. This year, that inclusive philosophy will be vividly demonstrated as tributes to Armani, the enduring legacy of heritage houses, and the innovative spirit of young designers all converge within a single, dynamic week. Fashion Week itself transforms Milan's diverse geography into a narrative landscape. The Armani Teatro stands as a testament to minimalist architectural design, while the historic Teatro alla Scala, occasionally utilized for fashion presentations, resonates with the profound gravitas of opera. Increasingly, designers are opting for venues that reflect the city's industrial heritage, such as repurposed warehouses in Bovisa, chic lofts in Porta Romana, and active workshops in Lambrate. These unconventional spaces do more than simply host catwalks. They serve as powerful reminders of Milan's identity, built on a foundation of constant reinvention, evolving from a manufacturing powerhouse to a vibrant cultural epicenter. The economic and social impact of Fashion Week extends far beyond the runways. Luxury hotels like the Bulgari and the Mandarin Oriental experience near total occupancy, often entirely booked by fashion houses for their extensive entourages. Restaurants in the Brera and Navigli districts extend their operating hours to accommodate the demanding schedules of editors and buyers. Exclusive boutiques along Via della Spiga prepare for private, personalized shopping sessions for international clientele. Museums and galleries strategically time their exhibition openings to coincide with Fashion Week, amplifying the perception of Milan as a global cultural stage as much as a commercial hub. Official tourism platforms, such as Visit Italy, now actively promote Fashion Week as a standalone attraction, marketing it not only to industry professionals, but also to a broader base of cultural tourists. For those seeking a deeper understanding of Milanese life, comprehensive guides highlight how the intense rhythms of Fashion Week intersect with the city's everyday routines. The intricate logistical planning required for the week is equally revealing. Taxi demand is projected to surge, metro services are extended, and temporary installations spring up in piazzas and courtyards across the city. For Milan's residents, the week can present challenges, including traffic congestion and inflated restaurant prices. However, it also serves as a powerful symbol of Milan's elevated global standing. Few other cities undergo such a dramatic and complete transformation for a single industry, and even fewer manage to project their national identity outward so effectively through this process. So, why does Milan Fashion Week continue to define Italy's global identity? Because it masterfully distills complex cultural values into a universally visible format. The 2025 edition is a compelling blend of commemoration and anticipation. The poignant absence of Giorgio Armani, the reinforcement of signature styles by heritage brands, and the introduction of innovative directions by emerging designers. This delicate equilibrium perfectly illustrates a broader Italian ethos, where modernity is inextricably linked with tradition. It's a philosophy evident not only in fashion, but also in architecture, cinema, and design, fields where Italy consistently exerts a profound influence on the international stage. For global audiences, the message emanating from Milan extends far beyond mere garments. It reflects a sophisticated way of life where elegance is seamlessly integrated with practicality, innovation is deeply respectful of history, and personal style becomes a powerful form of cultural diplomacy. By the close of September 29th, Milan will not only have showcased its latest collections, but will have powerfully reaffirmed why Italian fashion remains a vital bridge connecting national culture with the global imagination. Fashion Week's enduring relevance lies in Milan's unique ability to edit and refine identity into pure visibility, consistently reminding the world that Italy remains at the very heart of how we perceive and define style. But the story of Armani's legacy doesn't end with tributes on the runway. Next, we're uncovering the shocking details from his will that could change the fashion empire forever. Armani's final decree, the shocking will forcing a fashion empire sell-off. The fashion world is reeling from the final, unexpected instructions left by the legendary Giorgio Armani, who recently passed away at the age of 91. In a move that has sent ripples of surprise through the industry, Armani's will mandates a gradual sale of the vast empire he meticulously built over 5 decades. This directive, much like his precise approach to design and business, leaves no room for ambiguity, according to reports. At the heart of Armani's plan is the Giorgio Armani Foundation, established by the designer in 2016. This foundation will initially hold a 10% direct stake in the company, granting it significant influence with 30% of the voting rights. Crucially, the foundation also secures the option to acquire shares from other shareholders should they pass away, ensuring a degree of control and continuity. The remaining shares are designated for his longtime partner, Pantaleo Leo Dell'Orco, who will receive the largest portion of capital and voting rights with a 40% share, his sister Rosanna, his nieces Silvana and Roberta, and his nephew Andrea Camerona. Together, Dell'Orco and the foundation are positioned to guide the future of the fashion label. The will outlines a clear, phased divestment strategy. The foundation is instructed to sell a 15% stake in the fashion house within 18 months. Priority is given to 3 specific potential buyers: the luxury conglomerate LVMH, beauty giant L'Oreal, and the Franco-Italian eyewear group EssilorLuxottica. Should none of these preferred entities acquire the stake, it is to be sold to another company of comparable stature in the fashion and luxury sector, with Dell'Orco holding the authority to identify and agree upon such a buyer. The successful purchaser will gain 15% of the voting rights and a seat on the board. Following this initial sale, Dell'Orco is set to maintain his substantial 40% voting rights, even if his capital holding is reduced, while the foundation's voting power will subsequently decrease. Looking further ahead, Armani's heirs are directed within 3 to 5 years to divest an additional 30 to 55% of the company. This can be achieved either by selling to the same buyer or by listing the company on a stock exchange, with a preference for Milan. A non-negotiable stipulation in the will is that the Giorgio Armani Foundation must always retain a minimum of 30.1% ownership. These provisions are legally binding under Italian law, meaning any deviation could face legal challenges. Beyond the fashion empire itself, Armani's significant stake of just over 2% in the Franco-Italian eyewear giant EssilorLuxottica, valued at approximately €2.5 billion, RM 12.3 billion euros, will also be distributed. This substantial asset will be divided among his family members and key senior company managers. Michele Morselli, the head of Giorgio Armani's real estate company, is set to receive 100,000 shares, valued at over €26 million. Additionally, 2 of the group's director generals, Giuseppe Marsixai and Daniel Balestrazzi, along with 2 other senior executives, will each receive 7,500 shares. Pantaleo Dell'Orco will receive 40% of the remaining shares, with Armani's family members inheriting the remaining 60%. This dramatic shift in ownership could redefine the future of one of fashion's most iconic names. But what if you could experience the world of fashion through a different lens? Next, we explore how cinema is meeting couture. Cinemoda Club, where Hollywood glamour meets high fashion in Milan. Get ready for a cinematic and sartorial revolution. Vogue Italia, in partnership with Kering, is launching the inaugural Cinemoda Club, a groundbreaking event that merges the magic of film with the allure of fashion during the highly anticipated Milan Fashion Week. Spanning 3 days and taking place across 3 of Milan's most iconic independent cinemas, Arlecchino, Mexico, and Pellestrina, this unique program, running from September 25th to 27th, aims to do more than just entertain. It positions cinema as a vital, living archive, showcasing fashion's profound aesthetics, its political undercurrents, and its enduring mythology. Curated by the esteemed Gianluca Farinelli, director of the Cineteca di Bologna, and championed by acclaimed actress and director Valeria Golino as its patron, the Cinemoda Club boasts an impressive lineup of 36 films. The selection ranges from timeless cinematic masterpieces like Federico Fellini's Eight-a-Half, the classic Hollywood romance Roman Holiday, and Sofia Coppola's visually stunning Marie Antoinette, to rarer, rediscovered gems. Among these are the hand-colored silent film Rhapsodia Satanica, 1915, a striking reimagining of the Faust legend, and La Mode de Paris, a fascinating compilation of early atelier footage. All screenings will be presented in their original language, complete with subtitles, and will be introduced by insightful film critics and editors from Vogue Italia, providing rich context for each viewing. Valeria Golino expressed her enthusiasm, stating, "Cinema and fashion speak the same language, one of imagination, transformation, and desire. Being the patron of Cinemoda Club in a city like Milan and in a vibrant setting as Fashion Week is both an honor and a true pleasure for me." This sentiment underscores the deep connection the event seeks to explore. The initiative is designed as much for education and cultural exchange as it is for pure spectacle. Students hailing from top fashion and design schools have been specially invited to attend, encouraging them to view cinema's visual and narrative codes as a dynamic laboratory for understanding contemporary culture. On September 25th, Golino and Farinelli will lead a public discussion at Cinema Arlecchino, delving into the symbolic power of costume design and examining how film and fashion have historically anticipated and reflected societal shifts. This insightful talk will be followed by a curated selection of restored short films and the mesmerizing Rhapsodia Satanica. For Vogue Italia, this project represents a significant expansion of its editorial mission, extending its storytelling capabilities beyond the printed page. Francesca Ragazzi, the magazine's head of editorial content, explained, "With this project, we continue to tell the story of fashion through the cultural currents that carried it, the society that wore it, and the people who dreamed, created, and revolutionized it." Kering views this collaboration as a key component of its long-term commitment to the arts, building upon its established Women in Motion program at the Cannes Film Festival. Laurent Claquin, the group's chief brand officer, commented, "Fashion and cinema don't just reflect the world, they reinterpret it, reframe it, and reveal its hidden layers." Cinemoda Club celebrates this profound exchange between two art forms that endlessly enrich one another. With its thoughtfully programmed 3-day schedule across 3 distinct venues, Cinemoda Club functions less like a conventional festival and more as a sophisticated cultural lens. It invites the international audience of Milan Fashion Week to witness fashion's rich moving image history come vividly to life, offering a unique perspective on the industry's evolution. From the silver screen's influence on style, we're now shifting to an experience that puts you right at the heart of the fashion elite. Get ready for an ultra-exclusive look at luxury travel packages that offer more than just a vacation. Live like a legend, unveiling ultra-exclusive Milan Fashion Week luxury packages. Prepare for an unparalleled immersion into the world of high fashion and ultimate luxury, with preferred hotels and resorts exclusive 2025. Live like a legend collection. This curated selection of experiences offers discerning travelers the chance to step beyond the ordinary and into a realm of bespoke encounters, including tailor-made Armani clothing and coveted front-row seats at Milan Fashion Week. These are not just vacations. They are meticulously crafted journeys designed for those seeking rare access and deeply personal moments. The centerpiece for fashion aficionados is the ultra-exclusive 2026 Milan Fashion Week experience offered by the Armani Hotel Milano. This package provides a select few with a 3-night stay in the opulent Armani Presidential Suite. Guests will enjoy privileged front-row access to the Giorgio Armani fashion show, a private atelier fitting session where 2 custom garments will be created just for them, guided tour of the impressive Armani/Silos Museum, rejuvenating spa treatments at Armani/Spa, exquisite fine dining experiences orchestrated by the executive chef, and signature cocktails at the sophisticated Armani/Bamboo Bar. This extraordinary offer starts from €100,000 and is available for 2 guests, with booking deadlines and specific travel dates during the 2026 Fashion Week. Beyond the fashion capital, the collection extends to equally breathtaking experiences. Sir Richard Branson's private island retreat on Mosquito Island in the British Virgin Islands offers a 4-night escape for up to 22 guests, featuring luxurious villas, infinity pools, and a plethora of water activities, alongside a private chef, helicopter tour, and a unique visit to Necker Island. For those seeking tropical paradise, Andara Resorts and Villas in Thailand presents 2 distinct options: a secluded estate for larger groups with a private yacht cruise and elephant sanctuary visit, or a private pool villa for couples offering serene surroundings, a yacht excursion to the Phi Phi Islands, and nightly Roederer Crystal Champagne turn-down service. Adventure meets luxury at the Brush Creek Luxury Ranch Collection in Saratoga, Wyoming. Guests can enjoy a 4-night all-inclusive stay on a vast 30,000-acre property, complete with culinary experiences, wine tastings, cooking classes, and authentic Western adventures like horsemanship lessons, trail rides, and skiing on a private mountain. Sports enthusiasts will be thrilled by the Post Oak Hotel at Uptown Houston's ultimate courtside experience. This package includes 4 center court seats to a Houston Rockets game, exclusive access to the Lexus Lounge, custom jerseys, VIP entry, and a stay in a luxurious ambassador suite, complete with access to a private penthouse featuring a basketball court and panoramic skyline views. It also includes private wine dinners and helicopter transfers. Finally, for a taste of historical grandeur, the Windsor Court in New Orleans offers an exclusive 6-day Mardi Gras 2026 experience. This package includes a stay in the James J. Coleman Presidential Suite, police-escorted car service, access to invitation-only events like riding in the crew of Orpheus Parade, and guaranteed tables at renowned restaurants, alongside private museum access and exclusive entertainment. These incredible luxury experiences highlight the ultimate blend of access and indulgence. But before you jet off, make sure you're caught up on all the essential fashion news you need to know. And that's a wrap on today's Flickly Rundown. We've honored the immense legacy of Giorgio Armani and his impact on Milan Fashion Week, revealed the shocking details from his will that could lead to the sale of his empire, explored the captivating fusion of film and fashion at the new Cinemoda Club, and uncovered some truly jaw-dropping luxury travel experiences. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe to Flickly for all your daily dose of news and hype, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Let us know in the comments which story caught your eye the most, and follow us on all social media platforms to stay connected. See you next time.